All right, get a full screen. Oh, yep, coming in out of the cold. All right. Um, so I'm trying something a little different here. I don't have enough time to do these problems out, which may be a good thing because you can then treat it as a test. So I've got 6 problems in 7 columns, roughly. And I'm going to mental math the answer key tomorrow morning. So this video won't have any answers to these problems. And then when I come in tomorrow morning, I won't do any work. I'll just put the answers down, and then you can look at the video, check your answers, and then fast forward to places where you've made mistakes. All right. And I will be talking briefly about each problem. The early ones I've talked a lot about, I think, earlier in earlier lesson sets. So I've got 70 questions. It's a 70-minute class. Got to do about 1 question per minute. It'd be nice if you could get it down to 10 seconds a problem. That's the goal. Okay, so it'd be nice to be able to do all of these problems without having to put pencil to paper, just write your answer. You can do that. I think you know the material well. All right, so I don't need a marker. I don't need an eraser. I already put everything on the board. So our goal is to say that was easy. All right, so I will explain if it's not explanatory based on what you're seeing. Write the equation of a line. Number 2, put in slope-intercept form. Number 3, name 3 coordinates of this line. Solve an equation, and write the perpendicular to this. And I think I forgot that you can put it through AB, right? I think I've got it through ubiquitous esoteric on the worksheet I'm going to hand out tomorrow. But put it through a point, and that's not there. So perpendicular to that, I should have done more about putting some directions on that one. So you got a function, evaluate f of minus 4, find out when f of x equals 2. Computation, rewrite as a simplification, perform the indicated operations, and simplify this, multiply it out, and see what you get. Next, simplify, find out what you need to multiply this by to get that. Do the inverse of f of x, that's what that means, obviously. Vertex, another point on a quadratic, write the equation given that data. Find the inverse of this function, 3 times 5 to the x minus 2, and find the answer, the exponent you put on top of an 8 to get a 1/16. Write m squared minus m minus 30 as a product. Find the roots. I really should have a marker here. Here, I got one. Okay, so you're looking for the roots. Expand, sketch. Well, I don't want to say exactly what's on the worksheet, but this is all about sketching. Okay, and you shouldn't have to change anything here. Find the product, a little bit more difficult. Factoring problem, that's what this means, is write the sum and difference as a product. Solve that equation. Find the maximum value for this quadratic. Find the y-intercept for this logarithm. Given 2 functions, find f of g of -3. The functions are defined here. And find the inverse of f. Name that tune. Here's a graph. Can you write the equation that creates it? Here's another one. Can you write the graph? The equation that creates that picture. Solve for x. Solve for x. Find in the right triangle, in the x, y, z right triangle, angle A, drawn in standard position, find y, and then find the sine of that angle. It's drawn in standard position. Solve. Find 4 coordinates. For that equation. All right. Show this difference as a product. Write the equation, the exponential equation that satisfies that data. I hate the fact that I put a 23 and a 23 there. I don't like putting the same number in an equation that you're trying to learn how to deal with. So this question was find the asymptote, the x asymptote. I had a freshman girl way back when call it an isotope. Close. Solve for this exponential function, find the roots of that quadratic, solve that exponential. All right, so I'm going to upload that. And then tomorrow morning I'll come in. I usually get here at 5. I'll throw some answers up. I won't be here at 5. I'll be here later because I'm on math duty tonight. Got a 3-hour help session. All right, hopefully a lot of students will come to it. So there's 70 questions. There's 42 on the board right now. I'll have to find some time Friday afternoon, maybe. I'll get some time Friday afternoon or early Friday evening to do the other 30 problems. And you can try that and see how many you get right out of 70. All the graphs, anything that's got a picture, I usually give 2 points for. And so I'm guessing this thing will be about 80 points. Let's see how many you get. And at this stage of the term, I'm not looking at a percentage score. I'm just looking for you to get 3 or 4 more right, maybe more than that, because you had a long weekend. We haven't tested in a week. It'd be nice to get at least 5 more right than you got on the last test. And if you keep working those problems, you're going to get good at them. And I'm going to keep throwing them your way. A little harder each time, by the way. All right. I'll see how you do on that. And then tomorrow you can check your answers. And then you can go through the video and I'll do everyone out. First, I'm going to do mental math. I'm just going to put the answers up there. I don't see anything there that you can't do without, that you have to put a pencil to paper to. You might have to at this stage, but somebody who's been doing it for 50 years doesn't. And you haven't been doing it for 50 years. So good luck with it. All right. Toodaloo.